This is the image we recorded at 89 Braybrooke Road. Today's date is the 7th of November 2018. Go from the outside of the property first. We have a garage and drive at the front. It's a single garage with a red painted front door. Bins are located to the left hand side. There is a black, a grey and a blue bin. Black is used and empty. Grey is used and empty, and the blue one also used, just a couple of items in there, but generally clear. Garage door then is red painted, it's got a white painted trim around the edge, single handle and one key has been supplied for the tenancy. The red topped key for the garage handle. Garage then, a few single items, a few painting pots in here, otherwise clear and empty. A bit temperamental garage door lock, generally okay. Just going to go round back down the side entrance here. It's all clean and clear, the pathways are clear of weeds and it's generally tidy. There is a side gate here, basketball net. We've seen better days. There are some broken pots on this left hand side verge. There is a wooden shed to the bottom. The grass is neatly trimmed. Shed at the bottom has got a lawnmower in, otherwise is clear. Is table and chairs which are built to fit the space in this decked area, and then there are two lots of wooden steps leading up to the decked area. Right hand side here is a little loose, but it feels steady underfoot. There's an area where there's been a plant pot here and that's deteriorated slightly more than the rest. And then there's a gate going round. So the garden in very good condition, well maintained, cut back. There is also a washing line cemented into the ground. There is a sky aerial on the left hand side of the building at the top there. Gas meter reading today is 5323 5323 5323. And the electric is 95514 95514. Front of the property then, we have a red painted wooden door with letterbox. There is a doorbell and an outdoor 89 plaque. Doorbell does work. The back of the door then, the back letterbox is missing. There's a mark to the door here. silver fittings. There's a top and a bottom bolt, and matching accessories on the frame of the door. To the front here there are curtains and a curtain pole for the front door. It's not a UPVC door. We've also got some aerial points and power sockets as we come in here, as well as the light switch. There's an external light which is working. The other side then with the curtain. Going around the property we have cream painted walls. There is a mirror in the entrance hallway. There is a glass panel through to the lounge. The wood, the paintwork in here, it's not new. There are some slight marks to the paintwork. It's generally in a good condition though, but it's not newly repainted, so there are some slight blemishes to it. Here we then have a white door, white gloss door into the understairs cupboard, and the stairway is panelled. It's all white glossed, silver handles in a good condition. Carpet as we come into the entrance then is a cream twist pile carpet. There is one mark as we enter, which is here. There is another here, and one just in front of the stairway here. Another here, so quite marked as we enter. To the right hand wall we have a white gloss door with silver handle, which leads us through to the downstairs toilet. Front of the door. Inside. There's no door lock on here. It's cream painted walls. The walls are marked in here, so you would anticipate there'd be a door in this frame, which there isn't. But the walls are cream painted. Some slight marks to the bottom, one above the toilet here. There is an extractor fan in here, which does work. Toilet roll holder is slack, so that has come down. Just secured that back on, just needed twisting back on. There we go, so that's in place now. Above the radiator here there is heavy marks to the wall. There is some coat hooks above this radiator as well. So toilet is white. A few slight stains on the inside, but generally it's okay. Flushing without any fault. And we have a sink on the opposite wall. That's generally in a good condition, clean. Both the hot and the cold taps are working. Tiles above are good and clean, they're cream. There is a mirror above the sink as well. Light shade on the lights. In both, there's two lights, both are working, both with matching cream shades. The flooring is a grey tiled flooring, some dust particles on. It could do with a sweep, but otherwise it's generally good. See the light. Both ceilings are white painted and in good condition. So back in the hallway, it's just come to my attention that the radiator does have some wear to it. Some of the paint has rusted. Into the lounge then, we have a white gloss door with chrome handle. One chip to the front here. Inside of the door, white glossed with silver handle, good condition. So it comes through to a double reception room. The walls are cream painted with white glossed woodwork. There are some areas which are slightly paler where they've been touch painted. Some marks above the radiator. Two picture hooks above the radiator in the front room. The windows are dressed with a track and curtains. The windows have keys in the front section. Walls continue to be good, not newly painted but good nonetheless. There are some holes where previous aerials have been fed in. Window dressed with a curtain pole and net. Above the archway you can see that there's some dust just above here. To this front section the ceiling is white. There are 3 light fittings, only 2 of them are working. The rear walls then, to the right hand side of the radiator in this back section there are marks to the walls, 2 picture hooks again above the radiator. Some marks to the left hand side of the plug socket and to the skirting here as well. There's 1 further picture hook and you can see the outline of a previous picture there. Again we've got this hole where the feed comes through for a previous aerial. Some slight marks to the right hand side of the fireplace. Above the fireplace there are 2 picture hooks and the outline of a previous picture. And we have further window with pole and net curtain. The flooring to this room is in a good condition throughout. There's 1 slight mark here. However, in general, they're in a good, clean condition. Into the back section, there's only 1 of 3 lights working to the ceiling fitting. Through then to the conservatory, we have white gloss doors with 15 glass panels in each. All glass panels are in a good condition. Door and frame are good. So conservatory then, overview. There is keys to the top 2 of 3 windows in here. Sellotape mark to this window here. And then there are 3 doors all fitted with keys, so you have patio doors and a rear door. Paintwork in here continues to be cream. It is marked in here, I'd say. There are quite a few cobwebs as well, particularly above the radiator here is marked. And to the left hand side radiator there's discoloration. Continuing on, the paintwork is a little patchy above the plug socket. Some marks here. We have a door through to the kitchen. In this room we have a vinyl flooring. There is damage here and there is a running mark here. Yeah, it's a little dusty, there's a slight indent here in the conservatory. Light-wise, there is a ceiling light and fan. All 3 lights are working and the fan is working also. Ceiling is white, there is 1 mark above the patio doors. There's some slight crack into the paintwork as well. Otherwise good. This room leads through to a utility area which has a grey vinyl flooring which is in good condition. The walls in here are cream, they are marked. The boiler is located in here which is being serviced and tested as we speak. Some running water marks to the left hand side and there's a significant crack running down the centre of this wall. Boiler is a Worcester boiler. You have power points and plumbing points in here as well, radiator. We have the boot room. Front of the door is a white door. There are some marks to the bottom and to the top centre. Silver fittings. Inside again, some slight marks. The walls are cream. There is a sink located in here. There's some discoloration around the plug. Both the hot and the cold taps are working. The cobweb to the ceiling here. There's also a set of hooks mounted to the wall on a white glossed plank, all in good condition, no issues. Some area which is blown here on the plasterwork on the external wall. There is a roller blind to the window. The window has a key in place. And the black roller blind is in a good condition, no issues. One light to this room which is working. Ceiling is white and there are some marks above the pipe feeding through from the boiler. Into the kitchen then. Overview of the kitchen. Wooden kitchen with cream flecked worktops. Corner units. All the handles are good in place. There's a tall unit here. You have a Siemens thermostat, which is remote. There are some holes behind the door and nails. Tiles are all in a good condition. The window both have handles in place and a net curtain. 2 4-light fittings, all bulbs are working. Ceiling is white, in good condition. Inside the units then, good clean condition. On the front and the insides, under the sink, good clean condition on the front and the insides. Slight wear to this cupboard and the handle is a little loose. This is a Nusi single oven and gas hob. The oven is clean. The extractor is partially clean, I'd say. Is working. The lights are not working to it though. Corner units are good and clean. And then we have, on the base unit of the tall unit, the handle is not present. Top shelf there is a little unclean. The tiles do not continue underneath this base unit where there is a hole for an appliance to be fitted. There is a tray for holding plates in this drawer. And the glass unit cupboard is in a good condition on the front, and the shelves are glass and in a good condition as well. To the door leading from the kitchen, you can see where a previous handle has been, otherwise it's in a good condition. And the floor in here is tiled. There are chips to this tile in front of the first right hand unit. That's just a little bit of dust. They do not continue underneath the counters. A couple of chips in front of the oven here, one chip here, crack to this tile and crack in front of these units as well. So some are cracked and chipped. Going upstairs then, carpet continues through from the hallway. We have a wooden banister painted white all the way up. There's a chip here as we come up. One mark to the carpet here. All of the doors are white glossed with silver handles up here. walls are cream as we come in. They're not newly painted, but generally in a good condition. We have a net curtain to the side window. A couple of marks here. Nail in the central pillar here. Slight marks at the bottom. Carpet continues to be good up on this top hallway. So first room on the right hand side is going to be the bathroom. A couple of slight marks across the front of the door. Inside then, back of the door, generally good, one hook on the back. Slight gap around the toilet where the flooring meets, which is a blue tiled effect vinyl flooring. The bath is white. There's one section of flooring which is permanently stained here. Toilet is white, just needs a little bit of a wipe around the back. The flush is working. Sink is white and clean. The bath has pressure points inside, jacuzzi points. Shower is a Triton. There is an extractor in this room. Which hasn't come on. Unless I've missed the switch for that. Window has a key in, also fitted with a blind. Slightly frayed at the sides as it's been cut to fit. It's in a good condition. Only 2 of the 3 spotlights are working. The ceiling is white painted. There is a medicine cabinet above the sink, and that's good and clean. First bedroom on the right hand side then is, we'll call it bedroom number 1. That's the first one I'm coming to. Inside, 3 hooks on the back of the door. The walls are cream, they're in a very good condition. So, some have been repainted. There's a running watermark underneath this window ledge here to the right hand side. There's some slight marks, change of paint colour to the right hand chimney breast alcove. Slight marks to the chimney stack itself. And the left hand side has got some faint speckles on. The radiator has also got some discoloration above, but generally that's being quite picky. The walls are in a relatively good condition, although they're not newly painted. The carpet is good and clean. There are aerial points which have run upstairs. There's one light fitting to the ceiling. The ceiling is white painted, in a good condition. There's a wooden curtain pole with rings at the window, and there is one key to the left hand window. Next bedroom then is my next bedroom on the right hand side. Front of the door, white gloss door with silver handle, mark here. Inside then we have a different handle on the back. We have a push-pull handle. This door is discoloured on the back. 2 hooks there. The walls are cream. There is some staining to the skirting board at the front here where that's become discoloured. The windows have one key to the right hand side, and there is a curtain track and curtains for this room. There are 2 shelves to the wall, and above the radiator there is significant discoloration to the wall. There is a previous picture outline, and we do have significant colour change there. The radiator is white. There was one hook to the central alcove. There's a window to the right hand alcove with a track but no curtain. One light fitting to the ceiling which is working, and the ceiling is white. Final bedroom then to the front. White gloss door with silver handles. This room is blue painted. We have the top of the stairs coming into this room. Paintwork's generally good. It's a little patchy in a couple of places. There are some marks on the right hand wall as we come in. There are curtains and a curtain pole in here. The curtain pole fittings have been painted blue, but the right hand side is missing the end of it, which is on the window ledge here. There are some marks to the walls. Carpet is good though, and runs through from the hallway. There is a little bit of paint just at the edge there, and there is some paint to the plug socket. One light's in here which is working, and the ceiling is white painted. Carpet to the bedroom I've just been in is also good. Some furniture indentation but no marks to it. So all the carpets upstairs are in a good condition. There's a smoke detector to this first floor, and there's also one on the ground floor in the lounge. There are 2 keys left in the property, a red-topped garage door key and a long mortise key. I'm not entirely sure what that is for, as I haven't come across it during my travels. And then there was one silver Yale key being given out to the tenants, which they are free to make additional copies if required. On the wooden stairway there is some green paint on the white gloss paintwork on the staircase.